What are the penalties for committing Medicare fraud? In recent news, the topic of Medicare fraud has gained significant attention. Many are asking what the penalties are for those who commit this serious crime. If you are curious about the consequences of Medicare fraud, you are not alone. This issue affects millions of Americans who relying on this essential program. Let's break down the penalties for committing Medicare fraud, which can be quite severe. Medicare fraud occurs when individuals intentionally submit false claims or misrepresent information to receive unauthorized payments from the Medicare program. The penalties for such actions can be both criminal and civil. On the criminal side, individuals convicted of Medicare fraud may face imprisonment. The length of the sentence varies based on the severity and nature of the fraud. For example, felony charges related to health care fraud can lead to several years in prison. Fraudulent acts can include altering medical records or preparing false statements. These actions may lead to additional felony charges, further increasing the potential prison time. Offenders may also face aggravated white-collar crime enhancements, which can make their punishment even more severe. In addition to imprisonment, convicted offenders are often required to pay restitution. This means they must cover the losses caused by their fraudulent actions, which can be a substantial amount. On the civil side, the government can impose hefty fines on those found guilty of Medicare fraud. These fines can reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars, depending on the specifics of the case. Civil actions under laws such as the False Claims Act allow the government to recover damages and penalties for false claims submitted to Medicare. Individuals and companies may also face exclusion from participating in federal health care programs, which means they would be barred from receiving Medicare payments in the future. Just to give you some context, there have been notable examples of large penalties in recent years. For instance, pharmaceutical companies have faced multi-million-dollar settlements for submitting false claims or manufacturing substandard drugs reimbursed by Medicare. One prominent case involved GlaxoSmithKline, which paid $750 million in civil and criminal penalties related to quality violations affecting Medicare-covered drugs. Another company, Ranbaxy, paid $500 million for falsifying data and violating manufacturing practices that impacted Medicare reimbursements. In summary, the penalties for Medicare fraud can include imprisonment, substantial fines, restitution payments, and exclusion from federal health care programs. These measures aim to deter fraudulent behavior and protect the integrity of Medicare funding. As this issue continues to trend, staying informed about the penalties can help individuals and organizations avoid serious legal consequences.